Hi and welcome back to my channel. So this is just a very short Tuesday morning reading. We are in the full moon now, so I wanted to use the moon cards just to pick something for you, some runes and some tarot cards as well. So put your mind into anything that is going on for you right now. So usually around the full moon we're looking at what's illuminated for you in your life. So this may be things illuminated around what's holding you back from a particular intention. So let's see what the cards are telling us today for you. So put your energy into what you would like the cards to tell you about at this particular time. Full moon energy can be tricky for people. It can really illuminate illusions in your life or around you. I'm just going to pick one out here quickly. Calm. So there's a teacup there. Now I think that's because, especially if you are English, we usually have a cup of tea to calm us down. A cup of tea for any situation is always the way. Now this has got things growing out of it. So it's actually, in order to figure out what's being illuminated towards you, you need to calm things down a little bit. You need to slow down and ponder, like just think about things a little bit. Take that time. Now this is what I teach a lot of my students when we do any ceremonies around tea. We sit with the tea, we smell the tea, we have a little taste, but we really sit in the moment and use all of our senses. And this is what you're being asked right now, is to be guided by your senses, all of your senses. You know, what are you hearing? What are you seeing? What are you feeling? What are you tasting? What can you smell? That kind of thing. You know, all of these things are going to help you to really understand and sit within yourself. And I feel like that's a major thing for you right now, is being content in yourself, being calm and content with just where you are right now. So I do see somebody sitting by a window in a chair though. I don't know if you smoke, maybe having a cigarette or something. There's something about mint as well. So perhaps you enjoy a mint tea, peppermint tea. Yera, this has come out a few times now. So this could be what it was last night, which is about thoughts that are kind of going round and round in your mind. These are cycles of natural growth. So this calmness that you are entering at this time is kind of like a cycle. It's a completed cycle. You've come full circle to something that is actually bringing you a lot of peace and calm at this time. If you allow it to, is what I'm getting. Illumination, so daggers, is enlightening you. It's kind of through sitting and thinking about this, through really allowing this to be. Now, mint is digestion. So I feel like you've digested something recently. It's like, don't mean food. I mean, there's a thought or something going on that you've really digested and thought, okay, internalized or integrated what needs to happen. And daggers is actually, like, it's interesting because Yera is a yearly cycle and daggers is a daily cycle. So it's almost like you're working with the two. Your yearly cycle's moving around this, and your daily cycle, you are starting to take more daily steps towards what brings you that calm and that peace. And Isa, so again, that's another one that's relating to calm, being present in the moment, you know, really sort of being available. You may want to practice maybe some balance postures in yoga or something like that, like tree pose, to really bring yourself into your center, being present, being in the moment. You may have been feeling like you're in hermit mode for a little while, where you're sort of like just putting things on hold for a moment. But I feel like you're starting to break the ice now to come through that. So let's see what the cards are telling us on here. So why is Yera here? Tell us about Yera. Whoops. Seven of Cups. So you do have lots of choices and opportunities. So Yera is kind of like highlighting a particular opportunity that's been presented to you. And in you staying calm, you've kind of realized what that is. We have the moon on the bottom as well. So again, that's illumination. It's highlighting the illusions as well. So it's kind of like showing everything for exactly what it is. So why is Daggers here? So what is Daggers telling us? I'm going to have to pick all of these up. I keep falling down. Daggers is illuminating the Queen of Wands. So this is somebody in particular that is very successful, very determined, very powerful feminine energy. Now, if you're masculine here, it doesn't matter. It can still represent you, or it may represent a female in your life that you feel is like this. And maybe this person inspires you or is helping you in a way to feel this calmness, this illumination. It's helping you to digest some things that have been difficult for you to take. There's an end to struggle as well. Like you've been struggling for some time, perhaps with something within you, and now that things are being more illuminated, you're not feeling that burden, that struggle anymore. It's almost like I don't need to carry this anymore. Why have I been carrying it for so long? I don't need to carry it anymore. So what is Issa talking about? An end, yeah, we've got Ten of Swords in reverse. So Issa is talking about it's time for that healing, taking out those swords, those wounds from the past. I do feel that you've perhaps been backstabbed quite a bit in the past, or you've had people that have kind of betrayed you or been not very fair with you in your life. And a lot of the journey you've been on here, you're finding peace with that now. You're making peace with the past and allowing those swords to come out so that those wounds can heal. And on the bottom there, we have the Empress, which is a nurturing energy. This is someone that brings, this is a mothering energy. It's somebody that has the ability to play mother, or kind of like, and this might be you bringing this to yourself, bringing that Empress energy of, it's fertility, and it can come out sometimes around pregnancy as well. So if that's something that you have been looking for, then that might be your journey at this time. But it's kind of like that fullness of life, and embracing nature and nurturing. So this is interesting for you right now, because I feel like you are entering a space of nurturing yourself, and feeling at peace with yourself. There's an energy there of you're feeling protected, and you are listening to that inner guide, that inner guidance. You're allowing yourself to relax into this and allowing those swords to fall out so that you can heal. So that's what I've got for you this morning. If any of that resonates with you and you would like a personalised reading, then please do get in touch. My details are down in the description box, and I will see you a little bit later for another reading. Blessed be.